y caballeros de Caguas, Puerto Rico, Miguel Cotto.
What up, everyone? We're doing a fight breakdown between Miguel Cotto and versus Sugar Shane Mosley. I'm excited that you guys picked this fight. You guys voted on this fight because, it's been a long time since I got to do one of my favorite fighters. I did Trinidad a long time ago. That was my first ever controversial. This wasn't controversial, but Cotto is definitely one of my favorite fighters of all time. So it's good to do another fight of one of my favorite fighters. So this was a really good match, and this was a good test for Cotto because right before this fight, he fought Zab Judah in a really great fight. There was early rounds where a lot of back and forth actions, which Cotto would win the 11th round knockout. But Shane Mosley is no slouch. He's a former world champion and a legend in this sport. So it was a great match between these two. I'm going to score the fight as I always do. You guys score with me, and let's hop right into the video. All right, round number one. You see both guys trying to fill each other out. Mosley's just flickering some jabs out there, ripping the body right away, trying to get Cotto's respect. You can see Cotto coming in, trying to come in with a 1-2. Both guys just trying to fill each other out, moving around. Cotto going low. Good jab to the body from Mosley and good counter jab from Cotto. See, good. Cotto tried to come up top with a right hand, but good left hook to the body. You can see Mosley looking for that overhand right, trying to grab Cotto's attention. Mosley working that jab, moving around. And I think that's good. I think he should be using his feet because Cotto's definitely has a strong right hand, left hook to the body that we know. So to prevent Cotto from landing that body, he should be moving around just like that, using his feet, small movements side to side, stay away from that left hook to the body. And I think Cotto should be trying to jab, keep working his jab because he's naturally left-handed, so he's got a big strong left jab, so I think he should be working that a lot more. Good combination from Mosley. Good. You see Cotto's trying to use that right hand. He's looking for that right hand. Both guys trying to work the jab. Definitely the jab is going to be one of the key difference makers in this match. Cotto trying to come up with a hook. Good jab from Cotto. And I think Cotto should be working inside like that. Whenever he gets inside, I think he should be trying to shoot shots inside and work. Good check left hook by Cotto. I think Mosley should be trying to shoot uppercuts in there. Since Cotto ducks down a little bit, the uppercuts are there for Mosley, especially that right uppercut. Good jabs from Mosley. I like how Mosley slid out. That was nice, him sliding away from the ropes. Good combination from Cotto. Good jab to the body. Good jab to stop Mosley from coming forward. Good uppercut from inside from Cotto. I was saying the uppercuts were open for Mosley, but you see Cotto took advantage of the uppercuts and good body work. Good combination from Cotto. Good. I think Mosley needs to shorten up that overhand right just a little bit more, and he'll have a lot more success landing against Cotto. But I gave that a 10-9 Cotto. Both did good. Both guys were filling each other out, trying to test the waters. And you see both guys, they sat on their punches a little bit more, in certain spots, but more so it was filling out process to see what are they looking for right away, what are their best weapons, and they're also warming up. I just felt Cotto won that round a little bit more. He was a little bit more effective, a little bit more active, and landed a little bit more of his shots, especially the body shots. If I was Cotto's corner, I'd be like, listen, I felt we won that round, but it was close. I was going to say, all right, so this is what I want you to do. Start working your jab. you're doing good jabbing, but start trying to jab to the body, and then when you land to the body, come back with a jab up top and then shoot the right hand. Because if you watch that whole thing, you can see Cotto is trying to jab to the body and then throw that right hand, and Mosley's just a little bit out of range. So that's why I would say jab to the body and then use that jab to the head. So in case if Mosley's just out of range, that jab, that second jab can help him close that distance to land that right hand. And then after that, I would say attack the body. And I'll also tell him, Cotto, is like when there's some space when you guys tie up, start shooting uppercuts. But I would tell him shoot the left uppercut and then immediately shoot that left hook to the body. Because when you're inside, you know, Mosley's going to be tight or trying to hold you, you know, try to take away your body shot. So distract him with that left uppercut, then shoot that left hook to the body. If I was in Mosley's corner, I'd be like a close round, you know, you're just feeling each other out. I'd be like, listen, so start looking for that overhand right, but behind the jab. Start working your jab and shoot that overhand right. But I would say shorten it up, because that last one, he just went over Cotto's head a little bit. I'd be like, keep it short and crisp after that. So just keep working your jab, using your feet, moving around. Don't let Cotto be able to set his left hook to the body. Keep working your jab. Keep, even, you know, he comes forward with his jab, hit him back with a check left hook, okay? Don't let him just try to walk his way or jab his way. You know, you work your jab, check left hook. But if you just see him staying here like this, throw a couple jabs. Even if it's not, like you see Mosley, it's like this, moving his jab like this, I'll say tap, tap, and then shoot that overhand right. Right off that, overhand right, and then finish with a left uppercut, because he's ducking, he's staying low like that. So overhand, lift him up a little bit. But let's hop in round number 2 and see how that goes. Round number 2. Both guys come in the middle of the ring. Good. I like how Mosley feigned up top and then went jab to the body. Because Cotto's trying to look for that right hand. But if he lands that right hand up top, I think he should finish with a left hook to the body. Good. I like how Mosley, like when Cotto shot that right hand, he took a step, or, you know, pulled back a little bit. I think he should have came back with something. So yeah, I like how Cotto, he's not feeling comfortable. He's using his feet, stepping out of range. I like how both guys, you can see when they're not comfortable, they're using their feet to step out of range. Good use of the jab from Cotto. I think Cotto should keep jabbing. Keep working his jab, and Mosley needs to keep jabbing to the body, because he keeps landing. Good straight right hand, he landed. But I think Cotto should try to like follow up with a left hook up top or a left hook to the body. And I think Mosley should be trying to work his feint a lot more, and then keep using the jab, especially jab to the body, so he can set that overhand right. You see, because Cotto's ducking down, that overhand right is right there for him. And then, or he can keep working that jab to set up uppercuts to lift Cotto up. See how Cotto's low? And he tried it right there. They headbutt. Both guys are gentlemen. You can see apologizing, touching gloves. And like I was saying, inside, both guys should be trying to use the uppercuts. Good combination from Cotto. So, I think Mosley shouldn't just be waiting for Cotto. I think like that, he should be trying to work the jab, but shoot something off that. Don't just keep working the jab. He should be trying to attack the body with the right hook or that overhand up top. See, like that. It just needs to shorten up his punches. I'm talking about Mosley. Good short left hook inside from Mosley. You can see Cotto's looking for that left uppercut inside, and I think that's a good move. You see that Mosley was trying to fire back. Good use of the double jab from Cotto. So far to me it looks like Cotto's winning the jabbing match, which is good. Good for Cotto and bad for Mosley. I think, you know, you don't want Cotto getting the rhythm where he starts letting that left hand go. Good overhand right. See, that was a good move. Mosley needs to good body work from Cotto. Mosley needs to shorten it up inside though. You see when they're at distance, it lands nicely. Good left hand. But I see that Mosley's just trying to, he's looking for that overhand right, but he's trying to walk in and throw that overhand. Good combination from Cotto. Good jab. Good, now he's trying to use the jab to set it up. So, that one was a good round. I gave that 10-9 Cotto, because I thought Cotto won majority of the rounds leading up, and he was outworking, out jabbing Mosley. But Mosley had success in the last what, 25, 30 seconds, where he started landing that overhand right, and that was a big rally that could have stole the round for Mosley, and I would not be surprised if anyone gave that round to Mosley, because like I said, that was a big rally towards the end, and you could see it kind of wobbled Cotto a little bit. Not wobbled, but it buzzed him where it grabbed his attention. You could see Mosley got excited. Now, what I was going to say was, in that was Mosley, it looks like he's just trying to walk in and shoot that overhand right. I think he should be working more behind the jab. Use the jab to hide that overhand right, because it's there. Like I kept saying, Cotto's here and his hands are here, so he can slide around, catch with that overhand right, and then slide an uppercut. I think the uppercut's there, and that's what I say. Also, Cotto being low like this, those uppercuts are there, so I think Mosley should be trying to use that. But I say he's trying to walk in because when he landed the first overhand that, you know, kind of like grabbed Cotto's attention, he just walked in and threw it, which is a good changeup, but I think he should hide him more behind the jab. Jab, throw combinations, and then rip it off. Don't just try to walk in. Then you saw him trying to flag, or not flag, but paw the jab, and then shoot that overhand right. And I think that's what he should be doing, like, you know, trying to jab, or, you know, paw the jab, shoot the overhand. Keep something, keep Cotto blinded, keep it where it makes his hand stay here, so it makes it easier to land that overhand right. As far as Cotto, so if I was Mosley, if I was a Mosley, that's what I would tell him, is like, you know, work your jab and look for that overhand right. It's right there. But not only that, is I would tell him, lift him up with that left uppercut after that. Don't just depend on that overhand right and then that's it. No, overhand right, because he's here, he's low, land that, and then lift him up with that uppercut where you can finish with a right hand or whatever you want, or maybe an uppercut with another right hand, because you can see Mosley has a good overhand right. So I think he should just keep working that, and I would tell him, you know, hide it behind something and then add something to it. As far as Cotto, I would tell Cotto, keep doing what you're doing as far as the early round, working the jab up, down, and then when you're getting close, work the body. But I would say it's like, don't stay there too long. I would say keep some head movement, because I said now he's waiting to punch around the glove. So I'll be like, the moment you see him like throw that overhand, put the, you know, here, so you're right here. Mosley's catching here. I would say put it back here. So when you see him, just come back a little bit, just like that. Just put the hand back a little bit. But I would tell him I prefer head movement, and you step out of range. When you see Mosley attacking, step just out of range so he can't shoot that overhand right, or even throw a jab, stop him from doing that, and then slide out. Don't just stay there. So, but like I said, I Cotto won that round, but I could see people making a case, and I wouldn't be mad. People saying Mosley won that second round because of that big rally. So let's hop into round number 3 and see how that goes. Round number 3. So both guys in the middle of the ring. Cotto working that jab. And see Mosley getting close. They're both holding. So I like how Mosley closed the distance. Mosley back on his jab. You can see Cotto moving around. I don't think Cotto should be trying to reach in. Good hooks to body, but he shouldn't be jumping in for a left hook, because Mosley, you can see he's trying to time him with that overhand right. Good inside. And I think that's what, honestly, right now, I think the inside best suits Cotto for right now, because he's landing a lot of body shots, and it seems like for Mosley to land that, Mosley's really not finding that inside, but Mosley, for him to land that overhand right, he needs a little distance. He needs to be like mid-range. So I think, honestly, right now, like, if Cotto doesn't want to exchange, he should be moving around side to side. But if he wants to begin an attack, he should stay in close right there. Good use of the jab from Mosley. But I think Mosley should be trying to be good overhand. See what I was saying? Very good. You could tell that buzzed Cotto a little bit. Good. See, this is what Mosley wants. He wants some little range where he can get enough room to sit on that overhand right. And that's why Cotto can't stay there. I think he should be either far away or really in close. He shouldn't be in mid-range, because then that's where it gives Mosley that chance to sit on that overhand right. So, and I think Cotto should go back to good uppercut from Mosley. I think Cotto should go back to working the body a little bit more. Good jab from Mosley. So, you can see Mosley doing good defense. Sliding, smothering Cotto. That was good. You can see Mosley was trying to catch him off guard. He switched stances to shoot that overhand left. But I think it's good that Cotto's working inside. I think he should be doing that. Good. I think Mosley should be letting his hands go a little bit more. I think he's just, trying to look for one big shot, one or two big shots, and then that's it. I think he should be trying to let his combinations go a little bit more. Especially, Cotto's also physically strong, so I don't think he should be trying to hold a lot because you don't want to get in a wrestling match with Cotto as well. Good overhand. Like Mosley has that overhand, but I think he should be throwing more combinations to hide it because you can see he's landed in these last two rounds, the second and third. He's been landing that overhand right a lot, but it's just hasn't been like, see, it's right there, but it hasn't been on a consistent basis. He waits and waits and lets Cotto outwork him a little bit, and then he comes and throws it. Like, I think he should be trying to be a little bit more active with his punches. I'm talking about Mosley. He should be active with a little bit more of his punches and then throw that overhand right. And like I said, he's just waiting a little too much for that overhand. The overhand right is right there, perfect. It's right there, but he needs to be active as he's doing because, yes, he lands the overhand right, hurts Cotto, but then he backs off. Or he, like in the second round, he threw the overhand right, and it was the last 30 seconds, so he waited towards the end of the round. This one, he threw the overhand right, and then backed off and didn't do nothing, and then kind of waited a long lapse, and then threw the overhand right again. Like, I think he should be throwing more combinations, but I gave that round 10-9 Cotto. Because, like I said, I think Cotto's being more active, landing his hands go, working the body, landing more jabs, landing the harder punches. Right now, Mosley is landing the eye-catching shots, the overhand right, but it's not as frequent, like I was explaining. It's just here, there. While Cotto's working, staying busy, letting his hands go, landing good body shots or even good jabs, right hands, Mosley's letting Cotto outwork him, and then he'll land that hard shot and then not capitalize on that. That's where I think Moses' mistake is going wrong, is he's not capitalizing on those overhand rights, and he's not using anything else. He's just depending on that overhand right, and then that's it. Now he should be trying to overhand right, uppercut, or he should be, like, for example, like just 1-2-3, 1-2-3, overhand right. Like, it's just something, keep his hands moving and busy, and then shoot that overhand. Don't just depend on jab, 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 overhand, or Cotto comes out with a wide hook, overhand. Like, those are good moves. Do that, but also keep your output and offense up too. Don't just sit back and wait for that one moment. You see what I'm saying? And if Mosley keeps that, he's gonna lose it because he's gonna get outworked, and you don't want to get outworked. So if I was a Mosley corner, that's what I would tell him. Like, listen, man, that overhand right, you can land it whenever you want, but you can't let Cotto outwork you. Throw your combinations, run your combinations. Not every punch has to be fast and hard. I know you want to set that hard overhand right. Then throw like a couple quick jabs and then throw that overhand right. 1-2, 1-2-3, overhand. Like, you guys get inside, throw a couple quick shots and then rip an overhand. Like, hide that overhand. Don't just let it be obvious that you're just looking for that overhand and then you let Cotto outwork you to lose the round. Like, you gotta hide that overhand and be active with your combinations and your offense. As far as Cotto, I would tell him, like, listen, keep working him. He's just looking for the overhand right. So keep working your jab, keep working the body. I would tell him, but like, listen, when you want to engage with Mosley, you stay in close, stay in real close, because Mosley doesn't fight. He tries to hold you on the inside. So get in close, work that body, uppercuts, let your hands go. But if you don't want to fight, stay out of range. Mosley, like, get it long distance because he's not punching. He'll just wave a couple of jabs and maybe shoot a right hand, but he's not looking for the overhand. Once you guys get in mid-range and you stay right here, that's when he's looking for the overhand. I'll be like, don't stay in mid-range unless you're going to attack. Okay? So let's hop into round number 4 and see how that goes. Round number 4. See, Cotto came out with a strong jab to the body. And this is good. Cotto caught him with a hook. This is where I think Cotto should be taking advantage. Get on the inside and start working, because you can see that Mosley isn't trying to work on the inside. He's just trying to hold. But Mosley, I think he should be, like I said, he should be trying to work his combinations a little bit more. Even short, like there, short uppercuts on the inside. Working there. Like, you don't want Cotto outworking you, or don't want anyone outworking you. So I think Mosley should be a little bit busier, and keep mixing different punches. Don't just keep looking for the same overhand right the whole time. So good uppercut. See, I was saying the uppercut's there for Mosley. See, that's what Mosley wants to do, is to let his hands go. Uppercuts, mix it up. Don't just keep looking for the same thing over and over. Mix up his punches. Keep Cotto guessing what you're doing. You never want to be predictable to a fighter, especially a high class fighter like Cotto. So good body work from Cotto, good combinations. So you see Mosley stepping out of range. Good body shot from Mosley. Good uppercut from Cotto. Good. I liked how Mosley shooting short hooks on the inside. So good jab from Cotto. Good jab from Mosley. I like how Mosley's keeping a little distance. Good body work from Cotto. Good combinations. Cotto's letting his hands go. Good overhand right from Mosley. Good overhand. You see, and Mosley, that overhand can land whenever Mosley wants, but he shouldn't just. I think he should be just letting his hands go because not wait for the perfect moment. It seems to me like Mosley's waiting for the perfect moment to throw that overhand right, and I don't think he should be waiting. Good left hook from Cotto. See, like he's waiting for that perfect moment. While he's waiting, Cotto's landing punches and outworking him. That's the thing. Especially with someone like Cotto, you don't want them to get. You don't want to give free shots away to Cotto because he has, he's heavy-handed, especially with that left hand. So good right hand from Mosley. Good right hand. I think Mosley should have turned it over a little bit more. I think for some of these overhand rights, they're just good right hand. He needs to turn over a little bit more and it will land. Good. I like how Cotto called with the left hand. Don't let him keep that pressure on. So, very good round. I gave that 10-9 Cotto. I can see this fight, even though I have it, Cotto. I can see this fight being very close because the second and third rounds, you can make a case for Mosley because of the overhand rights. Like I said, like him landing it, hurting Cotto. But like I said, I just feel it wasn't frequent. But I can see a case being made. I wouldn't be mad. But I felt Cotto was more active. I think that was probably his better round. I think it was the best round, to be honest with you. I think he won that a lot more convincingly because he was letting his hands go and, catching Mosley to the body, then coming up top in the head and catching him and making, especially the eye-catching shots definitely came from Cotto this time because he was hitting, making Mosley turn his head, with shots. So, and to me, it looks like Mosley's looking for that one perfect shot to land, and it's that overhand right. And when he does, don't get me wrong, when he lands that overhand right, he does have his flurry, but then that's it. Then he's back to just flicking the jab or holding. See what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I feel like Cotto's winning is because, yes, Mosley does have that big flurry, lets his hands go, but it's only when he lands that overhand right. If he's not landing that overhand right, then it's nothing. Yeah, I mean, he'd throw one shot, sneaking, like he'd do a nice uppercut that caught Cotto, and I said, I called it earlier, I said, the Cotto's open for uppercuts, but then that's it, he'll throw one shot, maybe two shots, but really doesn't pick into his pace, and doesn't seem like he gets in his groove until he lands that overhand right, and then he starts letting his hands go, letting that overhand right in combinations and keep looking for it, you see what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like Cotto's more winning these rounds, because he's been more active. He's working body, head. He's staying active. He's working behind the jab. He's controlling the pace. Like he's inside fighting. You see what I'm saying? Being the aggressor. While Mosley's just waiting for that one moment. And then when that one moment happens, then he becomes aggressor, more active. And it's like, I look at it like he lost. It took him almost a whole round. So he lost like 2 minutes and 30 seconds and waited the last 30 seconds to do that. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm just giving you guys an idea in case you guys, I'm giving you what I'm seeing from my perspective. So in case you might jump up and be like, no, Mosley won the second and third, maybe the fourth round. I'm explaining to you guys why I see it this way. You see what I'm saying? Why I think Cotto's winning these rounds. And why I think Mosley is not winning. Because like I said, it's in the flurries and spots he's fighting. And, if they were both not doing much, like not active, let's just say both were playing chess and just looking at each other and, not throwing much punches, then I would be getting the round to Mosley. But it's like Cotto's working majority of those rounds. So then, like it feel like it should be like him. But, that's just mine, like I said. But if I was in Mosley's corner, I would tell him that. But listen, Mosley, you can land that overhand right whenever you want. But you're only active when you land that overhand right. I'm like, let your hands go. Let it go. Look for your uppercuts. Get inside. Don't worry about holding so much. Hit them. Uppercuts inside. Uppercuts, hooks. Stay inside. Let your hands go. Especially those uppercuts. Let those uppercuts go. And then get back on the outside. Or uppercut. Take a small step back. Get in mid-range. And then shoot that overhand right. But I would say, keep working your jab. Stay on the outside. Stay moving. Don't let Cotto outwork you. And then if I was in Cotto, I'd be like, good, very good. Keep working that jab. Keep pressuring him, but keep that high guard. But not just high, like I said, it can go around. When the moment you see Mosley throw that overhand, even if he throws the right hand, just right there, move that hand back. So in case he throws it, he catches this. That's what I say. Or move your head and come back with shots. Don't just sit there and get caught, or don't even counter. I saw a replay, one of the early rounds, that Cotto saw Mosley move. He tried to throw a hook, and Mosley caught him with a short over. I'll tell him, like, don't do that. You see him, just tighten up, let block, shoot your right hand. Don't go looking for a left hook because you're opening yourself up. So keep that tight and shoot a right hand instead. So let's hop in round number 5 and see how that goes. Right, round number 5. See Cotto becoming aggressive. You can see Cotto wants to put the pressure, and that's what I think is smart. That Cotto stays on the inside. Don't give Mosley that mid-range where he can set up that overhand right. I think Mosley should be trying to take a step back and even jab backwards or even hit a check hook and let Cotto run into that overhand right after that. Since he's looking for that shot so much, let him run into it. Good jab from Mosley. See, you can see that's the main punch that Mosley's looking for in this fight, is that overhand right. So Mosley was working that jab. Good jab from Cotto. Good double jab. But I think Mosley should be throwing something more off those quick, jabs. Like he's just flicking it out there. I think he should be trying to attack the body after that. Uppercuts, give us. See, like that. That was exactly what I was talking. See how he did a flicker and then he shot a quick uppercut off that? That was what Mosley needed to do. That's what he needed. And that's what I think he should do more of. Stuff like that. Keep working. And then, see, that right hook to the body. Keep him distracting. Keep his hands busy. So I like how Mosley's using his footwork. I like how he's tied up. Don't lay on those ropes. Good uppercut inside. And that's what I think Mosley should be trying to use more, is his right uppercut. It's there. It's good. He landed again. Good overhand as well. Good left hook jumping in for Mosley. See, he threw an uppercut hook, and that's what I'm saying. Mosley should be throwing his other punches, because see, now he's able to catch Cotto. And then guess what? While Cotto's focusing on other punches, he can sneak that overhand right like how he just did in there. Good left hook from Mosley. Good hooks inside from Cotto. Good uppercut. See, I was calling for those uppercuts, and it's right there. Good overhand. Good overhand. See, now he's able to sneak in those overhands a lot easier because he got Cotto focused on those uppercuts. Good hooks from Cotto. Good jab from Mosley. Good uppercut again. Good hook from Cotto. Good jab from Cotto. Barely missed that right hand. Good overhand from Mosley. Good overhand again. Good. I like how Mosley is hitting that overhand and taking a step back. That's what he needs to do. Good body shot. That was a very, very good round for Mosley. Very good. 10-9 Mosley. But you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You see how the overhand rights were able to land a lot more because he was shooting those uppercuts. And I said it earlier, the right uppercut is there. Both uppercuts, but the right uppercut for Mosley is there a lot more. And guess what? He started sliding it, and then he started catching Cotto a lot more. And guess what? Cotto became more focused on those uppercuts, and then he was easy to catch him, especially towards the end. You see how he caught that overhand right. I liked how he caught him with the overhand right, stood back, because guess what? Cotto threw a hook and started coming forward. And guess what? That's how he was able to tag him, by hitting him, stepping out of range. See? This is why I was saying that Mosley needed to do this. Let his hands go a little bit more. Keep Cotto busy. Keep him distracted with other shots to make it easier to set that overhand right. If I was in Mosley's corner, I'd be like, beautiful round, beautiful round. That's exactly what we want. I would tell him, keep working the jab. Don't just flicker. Keep working that jab. Slide in those uppercuts. But I would tell him, give me a little bit more off the uppercut. Don't just uppercut. Stay right there. Give uppercut. Give me another uppercut. Uppercut. Hook. Give me something. I want to see a little bit more combinations. And then I would tell him also is, if you know, don't stay on the ropes. Tie him up like you were doing. But if he keeps pushing you off and you can't tie him up, guess what? Stay in close. Close the distance. Uppercut. Hook. Get out. Uppercut. Tie up and spin him around and get back in the middle of the ring. I'll be like, don't lay on the ropes. But I'll be like, very good, and keep, you know, using those overhand rights. It's there for you. If I was in Cotto's corner, I'll be like, listen, okay? I'll be like, now he's starting to land those uppercuts. I'll be like, you work your jab, keep him, let's keep a little distance now. Work that jab, move around a little bit, 1-2s, but start hitting him with the left hook to the body. I'll be like, jab, left hook. Don't just stay right there. I'll say, start hitting him the left hook to the body to make his arm go down here where he doesn't want to throw that uppercut. I would say keep that arm rested. So I'll be like a lot more hooks to the body. And then don't just finish. Once you hit that hook to the body, come up top with the left hook to the head. And then I would say step out of range. Don't just stay there, sitting there, because he's going to land that uppercut, and then he's going to start throwing that overhand right. So I would tell him, just stay at distance a little bit, work that jab, you know, 1-2, move around, jab. But more so look for that left hook to the body, because like I said, you want to keep hitting him where that hand stays right here, where he's like, I don't want to throw that uppercut because he might hit me with a left hook to the body. Get him thinking like that, and then guess what? Start hook, and then come up top with a left hook to the head. So let's hop into round number 6 and see how that goes. Round number 6. Good overhand. See, Mosley's starting to see that Cotto's getting a little closer and he's shooting it. I like how Mosley's starting to move his upper body, keep Cotto off balance. Good jab from both guys. Good body work from Cotto. Good jab from Cotto. Good jab. Mosley shouldn't be... Good uppercut from Mosley. I was going to say, Mosley should, you know, not flick his jabs. I think he should snap them a little bit more. You know, make those jabs effective. Because Cotto doesn't seem like he's bothered. Good body shot from Mosley. When he's just flicking them out there, it doesn't seem... Good overhand right from Mosley. But like I'm saying, real quick, when he's just flicking it out there, it doesn't seem like it bothers Cotto. So he just needs to snap the jabs to make it more effective. Good defense from Mosley and good jab from Cotto. So, yeah, like I said, Mosley should be a little bit more snap behind those jabs. Good right hand inside from Cotto. So, I think Cotto should go back to his jab. And like I said, he should be trying to look for that left hook to the body. You know, don't stay right there. That's another thing. Cotto should not be trying to... Good right hand from Cotto. But Cotto shouldn't be staying right there, because Mosley has the option of shooting an uppercut or that overhand right. Good uppercuts from inside from Mosley. Cotto, if he's going to be on the inside, he should be moving his head. Good body work. Good overhand right from Mosley. So, I think Cotto needs a little bit more head movement. He's keeping his head in one spot, just staying low, and the uppercuts and overhand rights are right there for Mosley to catch him. So he needs a little bit more head movements, and he needs to be working behind that jab to the body. I think especially when you see Mosley like this moving around, he should be trying to jab to the body a lot more. Slow Mosley down. Like right there. See, Mosley's like trying to take a quick break. This is where he should be trying to work. Jab to the body. Don't headhunt. Attack the body. Now Mosley's just good flurry. See, Mosley should be trying to, even though it didn't land, he should have been trying to, you know, let his hands go like that. Like, not every shot has to be hard. It's just to set Cotto up down the line for his big power shots, whether it's uppercut, the overhand right. So, good right hand from Cotto. Good jab to the body. And that's what I think Cotto should have done a little bit more, was jab to that body. So, that was a really good round. That was a good back and forth round. I gave that 10-9 Cotto just because it was good action back and forth. Both guys were going. I felt it was really close. I was like, it's hard for me to pick the winner. But I feel like Mosley at the last minute of the round, he took his foot off the gas pedal and started bouncing around. Just letting Cotto trying to work a little bit more. And he tried to catch him with some quick shots, but really it didn't land. And, try to jump in with a few shots. But while that was happening, Cotto was able to land a couple of his own shots. So I feel like it was a close round. I think Cotto edged it out just a little bit, just enough. I feel like that's just in my opinion. I feel like he edged it just enough out of that round. But if I was in Mosley corner, I would tell him like, listen, not every shot has to be a knockout. You don't have to go for the knockout shot. Let a quick couple combinations go, like real quick, like how he tried to flurry early on. Just real quick, nothing hard. Just keep him busy, and then because guess what? Like how you kept landing those right uppercuts, it got Cotto focused, and then you were able to land overhand. Same thing, quick hands. He thinks you're just throwing quick shots, pity pat. It gets him a little relaxed. And then he's like, oh, I can counter him. And then that's when you could sneak in some power shots when you got him just to relax, just enough. Boom, sit on a power shot, catch him that overhand right, which is going to be his main punch. But I will also tell him, like, when you see Cotto leaning in a lot like this, he's staying right there. He's pausing. Lift him up. Sit on a hard uppercut and then finish with a quick hook or even a hard hook. Whatever you want. But I would say sit on more on those uppercuts inside. Gain Cotto's respect because he's just staying right there for you. Sit on those uppercuts and then move, or uppercut, and then come in with an overhand right after that. As far as Cotto, I would definitely tell him, work the jab. When you see him bouncing around, moving around, jab to that body, slow him down. Because if you don't know, Cotto's naturally left-handed, and there's been people that said Cotto's jab feels like a right hand. So that's why I keep saying Cotto should jab to the body, because slow him down, because Cotto's naturally left-handed. He does everything left-handed except for boxing. So his power hand is in front. So that's why I keep saying he should be working that jab a lot more, is that stiff jab to the body, and then he can shoot that right hand. That's what he's also looking for, is jab to the body come up. So I would tell Cotto, like, work that jab to the body, keep working, especially when he's bouncing around, jab, and then come up with that right hand. And I would say, when you're inside, don't just sit right here, because he's catching with uppercuts and overhand. Weave, even if it's small movements like this, stay here and then try to work off that. Don't just sit here where he hits you and then you try to counter right off that. I'll be like, give us a little bit more movement, and then even if he's not punching, then you can work off that movement and let your hands go. But I would say definitely attack that body a lot more. So let's hop in round number 7 and see how that goes. Round number 7. Oh. Now we go. Round number 7. So Cotto coming forward. Mosley looked like he was just trying to rush in. So I think Mosley's good, using good at his feet. I like how he's closing distance sliding. But yeah, there was a headbutt. But I think good body shot from Mosley. But I think Mosley should be trying to, do more punches. Good right hand, see? Straight right hand. Just keep him busy with different punches. And don't keep doing the same thing. Good jab. But like I said, I think he should be a little bit more snap behind that jab, Mosley. Or even a stiff jab. Make Cotto respect that jab. Because Cotto doesn't respect that jab. Good hook. Good hook from Cotto. Cotto shouldn't be bouncing with Mosley. Good overhand right from Mosley. Cotto should be trying to jab towards that body of Mosley. He should be attacking that body, because Mosley's using his feet and he's trying to, step out of range when Cotto attacks it. When Cotto attacks and Mosley, he tries to shoot to the head. You see, like that, he's using his feet to get out of range. That's why I say Cotto should be aiming at the body, the jab to the body. Good jab from both guys. Good. And I think Mosley should have shot that right hook to the body. It was open. Good overhand right. Good right hand from Cotto. But Mosley shouldn't fall asleep. Like, he just got happy he landed overhand right and then did nothing and let Cotto tag him twice. I think he should be moving his head. He should be trying to catch him coming in with left hooks or even a straight right hand. Good defense from Mosley. Good footwork. Even like right there, he should have jabbed and shot an uppercut. Good jab to the body from Mosley. Good overhand right. But see how Cotto stays right there? That overhand right is right there, but also that uppercut. He should catch him with that uppercut. That uppercut's there. And like I said, Cotto should be jabbing to the body, cutting the ring off, jabbing to the body, and moving his head because his head's staying right there, and that's how he's getting caught with shots. So, uppercuts. Both guys should be trying to work uppercuts inside. You see Cotto was trying to look for it. Good jab from Mosley. See, like there, Cotto, how he's ducking. That's why I say he should be trying to jab, quick jabs, and then lift him up with the uppercuts and then finish with a hook. It's there. It's right there all the time. And you saw he was having success in that 5th round because of that. Throwing those uppercuts. He should keep doing it. Good right hand from Mosley. And I liked how he kept the distance. So, good work inside from Cotto. Could see Cotto was trying to push him out. The referee had to grab Cotto. So very good round for Mosley. I felt that was a good round for Mosley. He was active, letting his hands go, catching Cotto with shots. The only thing I think Mosley should do is in the 5th round. One of the big reasons I gave him that round was because he had a lot of success with those uppercuts. And I think he should go back to that, especially with Cotto being here. That's what I'm saying. He's doing this with just flinging the jab. That's why I think he should snap him out like that. Even if it doesn't hurt Cotto, that's okay. Keep him distracted to slide. Guess what? That right uppercut. Because Cotto's right here all the time. He's not moving. That uppercut's there all night. So quick sniff jabs, uppercut. And then guess what? Uppercut, hook. Because I keep saying that because guess what? You can do that combo to set that overhand right up right after that. Guess what? You keep your hands moving so Cotto doesn't see that overhand right coming rather than this. You see what I'm saying? He can time that. I mean, it's been landing successfully. Like Mosley has landed a few, but to make it easier, harder, so you never know. It could be in the middle of a combination, it could be straight. It makes it that much harder for Cotto to time and figure out what's going on. So that's why I would tell Mosley is that let your combinations go. More uppercuts. We need more uppercuts, especially when Cotto's right here. You got him when you're jabbing. He's not doing that. Jab, snap up that uppercut. Lift him up. Sit on that uppercut, and then finish with a hook, and then overhand right or uppercut hook or uppercut. Get out of range. Slide out because he's trying to back you into the ropes. We don't want to be on the ropes. I would say slide out, slide out. I'd be like, but I would tell him more uppercuts. Keep doing what you're doing, but I want more uppercuts in this round, okay? And then I'll be like, while you're trying to tie up Cotto and everything, don't get in a wrestling match. Don't let Cotto out wrestle. Tie up, and if he's trying to push off, you slide up the uppercuts or get your hands free and then check hook and get out. Don't get in a wrestling match with Cotto. That's what I would tell him. If I was in Cotto's corner, I'd be like, listen, Cotto, don't sit there. You're here. He's catching you all night. Give us some head movement while you're here. Even if he's not punching. Here, little head movement, and then punch off that head movement. Just jab, double jab forward, jab to the body. Especially, I'll be like hard jabs to the body. Slow him down. He's just trying to move and catch you off guard. Double jabs, hard double jabs to the body, or even hard jab to the body. Keep breaking them down with your jab to the body, and then start mixing up. Don't look for the right hand. Jab, come up with that hook. Because now he's just, when you punch throw that right hand, he's sliding back. So throw that hook. Guess what? He'll step out of range, and then that means you could step in and catch him with that right hand to the chest or the body. So that's what I would tell Cotto. But the head movement, that's got to be the key thing, is the head movement. So let's hop in round number 8 and see how that goes. Round number 8. So Cotto's being aggressive. Mosley's trying to move around, use his feet. Yep, Mosley's just trying to move around, use that feet of his. And I think Cotto, that's why I keep saying Cotto needs to be jabbing to the body. Good right hand up top. Jab to the body to slow him down. Good body work. And that's why I think Cotto's a body puncher, but he hasn't been working the last few rounds the body attack. And that's where I think he should go back to slowing down Mosley is back to the body. Because you see Mosley's just trying to bounce, move around. See, caught him with a good check left hook. Good right hand from Cotto. Good jab. But you see Mosley's just trying to bounce around, catch Cotto coming in, and then bouncing around, moving. So he should be trying to jab to that body, slow him down. Don't headhunt, because Mosley's trying to use his feet to get out of range. A good 1-2 from Mosley. Good jabs double jab from Cotto. That first one didn't land, but that second one caught him. But Cotto can't just stay there. Good. I like how Mosley's keeping that distance. He's using that left hand to keep distance. The referee's warning you can't stiff arm him like that. Good body shot from Mosley. Mosley's doing good because he's slowing the pace down. Good left hand from Cotto. By him moving around, he's slowing the pace down where Cotto's not as active, and he gets to catch him coming in. That's why I think Cotto needs to be attacking. He's landing good shots to the head, but I think he should be attacking more to the body. Good jab, good right hand from Mosley. So, but like I said, Cotto should be cutting the ring off a lot more and attacking that body. Slow Mosley down. Slow Mosley down by attacking that body where it forces him to stay in front of you and make him want to exchange. And then guess what? You can start wearing him down, letting the combinations go. Good double jab from Cotto. Good jab. See, like that. That was a nice jab to the body from Cotto. Good body shot from Mosley. Good combination from Cotto. Good. Mosley's trying to keep that distance. You can see he was looking for that overhand right. Mosley's trying to work that jab a little bit. Good left hook, but he left it out too long and caught him with a short right hand. You see, Cotto's trying to get a little bit aggressive now. He's trying to work. But like I said, I think if Cotto worked more his jab to the body and let his hands go to the body, I think he'll have a lot more success instead of just trying to aim for the head. So this one was a close round, really close round for me. Another close round. It was because, Mosley's moving around, landing little flurries, quick shots. And then Cotto's like, he's trying to be the aggressor. He's doing good being the aggressor. But he's letting his hands go. And he's catching them in spots. So it's like he's trying to keep a fast work or a high work rate. But Mosley's moving around, catching. And, like they're both trying to look for their signature punches. Like you can see Mosley was looking for the overhand right, and then Cotto was trying to work the body when they were in close. So, but like I didn't feel like neither one like really went out and took that round. I feel like it was a swing round. I think Mosley did enough to win it because I feel like it was more his pace type fight. Because if in the earlier rounds I felt Cotto was winning because he was being active, letting his hands go. This one, Mosley, the pace have slowed down a lot. Mosley drastically slowed down the pace, and I feel like it was more his type fight because Cotto wasn't able to let his hands go. Yeah, he landed a couple good shots, to the head, but you could see he was reaching. When he was getting inside, he was just trying to like throw quick flurries. Mosley's just tying him up, moving, catching him. So I feel like it was more like Mosley. So, but like I said, I can see Cotto. People saying Cotto won that round. But like I said, it's a swing round. Like I feel it's one of those close rounds. Like it could have gone either way. I think Mosley did just enough. But if I was in Cotto's corner, I'd be like, listen, Cotto, you're making the fight harder on yourself by constantly tagging him, trying to headhunt. Yes, you're landing good shots, but he's using his feet. He's bouncing. He's staying bouncing. So the moment you come forward, guess what? He bounces backwards. I'd be like, jab your way to the body. I said, because he's standing tall. By you going back, all he's got to do is just lean back a little bit or use his feet. Keep jabbing him to the body and throw quick, hard jabs to the body, and then you can come up top with the right hand. But I really wouldn't say that. I would say go to the body, throw that right hand to the body and wear his body down. Get him tired. Ask any fighter, ask anyone. Keep getting hit in body long enough. You're not going to want to move. You're going to stay in one spot. That's why I would tell him, like, keep banging that body. Slow him down to make him fight with you. And guess what? When he fights with you, you can let the hands go, tag him, head, body, whatever you want. But start breaking him down with jabs to the body. If I was in Moses' corner, I would be like, listen, that round was real close. Listen, I like the movement, but you catch him coming in with some quick shots and then get out. Start looking for your uppercuts, and then when he comes in, when he rushes you, take a step back and then shoot that overhand right and then finish with an uppercut. Because I was going to say, you can see Cotto starting to rush in a lot more now. I'm like, that's what we want. So you stay here, he rushing, hop back, shoot that overhand right. So hop back, shoot that overhand right, lift him up with an uppercut, or jab, right uppercut. He rushes in, jab, keep that right uppercut, and then guess what? You go back around moving, keep that distance. We like that you're keeping that distance. Keep popping that jab, keeping them away, keep doing that, but still let your hands go a little bit more. And especially the uppercuts. The uppercuts are there. Uppercuts and then the overhand. So let's hop into round number 9 and see how that goes. Round number 9. So, good left hook from Mosley. Trying to let that left hook go. Good. And see, this is where Cotto needs to take advantage. Mosley's not moving around. So he wants to sit there and trade. Good body works from Mosley. Made Cotto hold him. So I would say this is where Cotto wants. He should be letting his hands go. He's not moving around. He's coming towards you. So start working that body. Bang the body. Uppercuts. Especially that left hook to the body. Cotto should be trying to use a lot more. Good jab from Cotto. You can see Mosley's becoming the aggressor now, and Cotto's becoming the boxer. When early on it was Mosley was the boxer and Cotto was the aggressor. Good combination from Cotto. You can see Mosley's trying to rush in with that right hand. I think if Mosley's going to do that, he should be working that jab, doubling that jab, or even doing a jump in with that quick left hook and then shoot that right hand. Good check hook from Cotto. So, moving around, Cotto's moving around. Good combination. Good uppercut from Mosley. Good body work from both guys. Yeah, you can definitely see Cotto's he's becoming the boxer. He just wants to hit, move around. He's changing up the things. Good jabs. Good overhand right from Mosley. Good uppercut inside from Cotto. Good left hook from both guys. See, Cotto's just moving around, bending his knees. Good jab. He's trying to get low, and then he jumps up. Like, if you notice, Cotto will be low, and then he'll springboard up. I think Mosley should be trying to attack the body. Good left hook like that. That was a good left hook from Mosley. And I like how Mosley's trying to work inside a little bit more now than what he was doing in the early rounds. Referee's warning him not to wrestle. Mosley tried that right hook to body. Good uppercuts inside. But I don't think Mosley should smother himself. He should be working that jab. And then even jab to the body. Make Cotto go low and then sneak in that overhand right. Good jab from Cotto. Good. See right there. That overhand that landed because it's right there. Good left hook from Mosley. Good shot from both guys. Good body shot from Cotto. Good left hook. You see, good sneaking overhand left from Cotto. That was a good round. I give that 10-9 Cotto. You can see Cotto's now becoming the boxer. He's trying to move around and catch Mosley coming in. You see Mosley just trying to rush in, and I think Cotto was able to catch and throw off Mosley's rhythm and timing and catching him. That's why I think he won the round. He was able to sneak in clean, effective punches. It was able to make Mosley like rush in and not set up his shots. He was just trying to like rush in and just throw shots. So if I was in Cotto's corner, I'd be like, keep doing what you're doing boxing, but I would say jab more, and I would say not to like. I like that he goes low, but then he quickly, if you notice Cotto, he jumps up sometimes, especially when you're attacked. I would say go low, and then even if you come up, like don't just shoot up. Like, be careful, because that's what I would. Well, hold on, before I go to move, that's why I would tell Cotto, like, careful, we don't want you getting, because you jumping up, we don't want you to run into that overhand right or get caught with an unnecessary shot. But I would tell him, like, work your jab, move 1-2, and then I would say, keep working up and down, and then even off that too, start sliding in, because Mosley's coming towards you, so start sliding in that left hook to the body, because Cotto has a very good left hook to the body. Start trying to slide in that left hook to the body, especially when you guys are in close. Hit that left hook to the body, and then come with the left uppercut, or left uppercut, left hook to the body. I would say use that left hook to the body more. Keep Mosley distracted with that body shot, and make him hesitant to rush in. See what I'm saying? Now, if I was in Mosley's corner, I'd be like, listen, now he's becoming the boxer. You're just trying to rush in, go after him. I say, cut the ring off, work behind your jab, up, down, quick jabs, quick assertive jabs, even some hard jabs. And I would say, watch, Cotto will go low, and then he'll springboard. So I would be like, throw a couple quick shots. When he's low, make him shoot up, and guess what? Couple quick shots, and then sneak in that overhand right. And that's what I was saying. I was going to say when I was talking about Cotto. That's what I don't want him to do, because if Mosley can time him, throw a couple shots, and when Cotto jumps up, look for that overhand right, or even a couple shots and do that jumping left hook, the same left hook that he knocked out Fernando Vargas in the second fight. And that's what I was saying, like that sneaking left hook. That's what I would tell Mosley, like, look for that, either that right hand or that sneaking left hook. So, but I would tell him, don't rush in, work your jab, up, down, couple shots, cut the ring off. But let's hop in round number 10 and see how that goes. All right, round number 10. See both guys in the middle ring trying to work their jabs. Cotto staying low. Good combination for Cotto. Good. Mosley trying to be aggressive. He's letting those right hands go. See, and that's what Mosley needs to do. Work behind the jab. Yes, like that, to help him set punches. The floor was wet. But you see, that's what I'm talking about. Him working the jab, set his punches, rather than him just rushing in like how he was trying to do the last round. And that's what Mosley needs to do more. So both guys are holding. They're trying to work in there. Good overhand from Mosley. Whoa. The floor must be... You can see both... Ooh, good overhand right. They're both trying to let their hands go on the inside. Mosley should be getting back on that jab. Good overhand. He landed that overhand nicely. That overhand is there for him all night. But also that uppercut when they're in close. And that's why I think Mosley has abandoned those uppercuts. He needs to get back on those uppercuts. Because those uppercuts were helping him early on, big time. So, Cotto is trying to move around. Cotto shouldn't be staying on the ropes because he has nowhere to move. Really, he just got side to side. And he doesn't want to be on the ropes because it makes it where Mosley can land those overhand rights. Good work inside from Cotto. Now Cotto's trying to push him off and work. Good. I like how Cotto's trying to let his hands go. And I like how Mosley tried to slide out. But Cotto cut him off and push him. But I liked how the tides turned. Mosley tied and turned Cotto and put him against the ropes. Good overhand. And then good body work after that. He threw a left hook to the body. Good uppercut. See, the uppercuts were there. I was calling it. Especially that right uppercut was there. So Mosley smothering him, trying to take it away. Good. Mosley's letting his hands go. Got a little sloppy and a little slow with his shots. Good jab. Good body shot. Good body shot from Mosley. That was a really nice body shot. Good. I liked how Mosley was using that hand to keep distance. Good left hand from Cotto. Good defense from Mosley. Good jabs. Good exchange from both guys. Time. That was a good, very good round. And I think that was 10-9 Mosley. I felt Mosley was landing more harder shots, the more eye-catching shots. And to me, especially that right uppercut to the body, when he landed, it seemed like it froze Cotto for a second, like it grabbed his attention, and I feel like that was enough. Like Cotto did land a big left hand, but I feel like more of the power shots, more eye-catching shots came from Mosley. I felt like Mosley did enough he had to in a close round what he had to do to pull away that round. But that was a really good round, both guys. I really liked. We're heading into the championship rounds in a close fight. If I was in Mosley's corner, I'd be like, listen, the fight is close. I want you to keep working your punches. Let your hands go. Uppercuts. Those uppercuts are there. I want you to land a lot more of those right uppercuts, left hooks, or just quick, Mosley, I've seen him do it before, quick uppercuts like that. I would tell him quick uppercuts and then rip a overhand right hard. And then I would say, keep working your jab. If he's moving, pressure behind that jab, especially jab to the body. Even if he ducks, he'll run into a jab and then come with that overhand right. But I would tell him, like, don't let Cotto outwork you. If you tie him up and he's still punching, push him off. Push him off and slide out, reset, and then get back on top of your punches, back on the jab, up, down, especially jab to the body. If I was in Cotto's corner, I'd be like, listen, championship round is coming up. Now, keep moving. Don't stay there. If he wants to exchange, you move. Jab, jab, check hook. Keep moving. Hit, let your hands go, combinations, and then move. Get on those tools, move around, hit, and then move. Don't stand in front of him and exchange. Let your hands go and move. Also, I'll be telling him, don't sit there. When he starts throwing those overhand rights, don't sit there. I would say block or keep those hands out and slide out. Don't sit there for those overhand rights. Move, use your legs. But let's hop in these championship round, 11th round up, and see how it goes. 11th round coming up. Cotto coming out, being aggressive, pressuring. You can see that Cotto definitely trying to make sure you win the round. Or no, he's acting like, it's a close fight. He's trying to put the pressure and make sure he feels like he's going to win the round or fight. Mosley's trying to let his hands go. You can see he's looking for that overhand right again. Good. I like how he's using that left hand a lot more now. Cotto with a good hook. Good. I like how Cotto doubled up that jab. Body, then head. Good. That was the jumping left hook I was talking about that he should use, but when Cotto's like moving around, good body shot. You can see Cotto wants to be inside. Good right hand. I like how he followed Mosley in. He kept that pressure and was able to land that right hand. Mosley's looking for that overhand right. Wow, he's looking for that. Cotto's letting his hands go. Good turn from Cotto. Good jab good body shot from Mosley. It's surprising. Early on the fight, Cotto was throwing a lot of body shots. Later in the fight, it's Mosley throwing a lot of the body shots. Good move from Cotto. Good head movement. Good jabs from Cotto. Good body shot from Mosley. But Cotto's going rope to rope. He shouldn't be trying to go rope to rope. He should be trying to get back into the middle ring so he's got more. Good body shot from Cotto. Good body shot from Mosley. But I think Mosley should be looking for one shot. I think he should let his hands go. Let the combinations fly. Good. Like, see how Cotto's letting his hands go? Same thing that Mosley should do. Let the combinations fly, and then you can sit on one or two hard shots. Good uppercut inside. Good. See Cotto's moving around. Good hook. Good check left hook. Mosley's trying to keep that pressure and work. So I don't think Cotto should be staying on the rope because, see, it's easy for him to get hit. It was good body work from Cotto. But I was saying that was a good hook from Mosley. He jumped in, caught him with a good hook. Good combination. Good from Cotto. Good body shot inside from Mosley. Good defense from Cotto and footwork. Mosley. I like how Mosley cut that ring off. But Mosley shouldn't be just trying to back up. Like, he should take one step. Good overhand left from Cotto. Good combination to end it. See, like, good. Mosley tried to come on a little late. I give that 10-9 Cotto. But it's like, what I was saying was Mosley's just waiting right there. He lands one hard shot and then that's it. Like, he should be letting his hands go. Like, combination, rip a hard shot. Or if he rips a one hard shot, give me another hard shot. Like, that's what I would tell him. If I was in the corner, I'd be like, Mosley, let your hands go. Don't just sit one shot and then look at him. If you're going to throw one hard shot, throw 2 or 3 hard shots and then you can back up and see what happens. Or throw a couple combinations, like a 5-punch combination. First 2 fast, then the last 3 hard, or first 3 fast, last 2 hard, however you want to do it. Just let your combinations go. Don't just depend on one body shot and then look at him and see what happens. Because you can tell, like, those body shots are bothering Cotto a little bit. Cotto's not liking the body shots, but he's throwing one and then letting Cotto off the hook. So Cotto can block, or he's getting hit and then he can hold or move around on his toes, bounce around. But if Mosley was throwing combination, I think Cotto would have a different reaction. And then it would change a little bit more. But you know, by him just staying there loading up, and guess what, Cotto, it gives time Cotto to react and counter with 2, 3, 4 punch combinations. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I felt Cotto won that round, because while Mosley was landing, yes, the harder punches, Cotto was still letting his hands go, being the busier fighter, and then moving. And Mosley would jump in one hard shot, and then guess what? Cotto was hitting with 3, 4, 5 shots. So, if I was Cotto's corner, I would tell him, like, listen, last the final round, be smart. He's gonna come looking for that overhand right away. I would say bounce around, jabs, stiff jabs, stiff jabs. If he runs in, give him a check left hook, and then move. Hit him with a 1-2, finish with a hook, especially that left hook to body. Slow him down. Don't let him come reckless. Tie him up. Don't give him no. Don't stay on those ropes. We want you moving. He doesn't have to slide around. Just step. Slide if you don't feel comfortable. Step around. Don't sit there laying on the ropes for him to shoot the overhand right. If I was Mosley, I'd be like, listen, or his corner, I'd be like, listen, go after him. Start looking for that overhand right. But don't just look for it right away. I would say, work that jab, work your combinations, and slide in those uppercuts. Those are the two things, that right uppercut and that overhand right. We want you to start adding more and cut the ring off. If he moves to his left, you step to your right. Cut him off with some jabs, especially when he's going to his left. Jab, and shoot that overhand right, and then get right back to that body. Slow him down, and then if he tries to hold, take a step back, push him back, or check hook him back, and then get right back in his face. But let's hop into the 12th and final round and see how that goes. 12th and final round. Both guys in the middle ring, they were bouncing. Mosley flickering that left hand, Cotto trying to jab. I liked how Cotto slid that left hand. Got a body shot, but tried to uppercut, but Mosley did good, stepping out of range. Good jab from Cotto. Cotto bouncing around, moving. Just trying to wind that clock down. Good jab. But Mosley should be using his jab too. He shouldn't be just waiting for Cotto to stop punching. He should be trying to use his jab to help set that overhand right up. Because you see Cotto just power jab, then he's moving around. Power jab, moving around. See? Cotto's just winding that clock down. That's why Mosley needs to press behind good jabs, good hard jabs, fast jabs, to set that overhand right. He can't just wait for Cotto to stop moving or stay in one spot. He has to force the action. Like he should right there. He shouldn't have leaned. He should have took a small step to Cotto, and because he was looking for that uppercut to the body, he should have took a small step and then threw that uppercut to the body. See, and Cotto's timing him. When he sees him flicker those quick jabs, he's trying to time him and to shoot a hard jab. And the canvas is wet. So Mosley slipped. So both guys came at each other. Mosley jumped in with a hook. Both guys trying to fight. So, like right now, like Mosley should be like trying to, good, he tried to jump in left hook. But what I'm saying is, but work that jab. Don't just sit back and wait on Cotto. I like how Cotto turned him. See now, that was a smart move because look at all this room Cotto can move around. Good jumping left hook from Mosley. Cotto back on his jab. Good right hand from Cotto. Good jab to the body from Cotto. See, I like how Mosley keeping that distance. It was good, but he should have shot a right hand off that. I think they said it was a head, or they acknowledged they headbutt each other, I think. I wasn't sure what happened exactly there. Like, see, Mosley, like, he's letting Cotto off the hook. He should be cutting the ring off, jabbing to the body, or even throwing fast, hard jabs to set up that overhand right. But he's not punching. He's waiting for, that was a good jab, but he's waiting for Cotto to stay in one spot and then throw, like, a hard shot. And this whole time, Cotto's been smart. Just throwing quick combinations, quick, hard jabs, moving, killing that clock. See? Oh, he got a little lazy and got caught with that overhand by Mosley. So, it's good. See, I think Mosley, he didn't step on the gas on this one. He was just waiting for Cotto to move or stay in one spot. And Cotto did real good, moving around. So, and that's what I think won Cotto the round, with that jab and that movement. Kept Mosley from throwing really any punches. Mosley just kept waiting for Cotto to stay still to land that hard overhand right. But I'm going to tally up my scorecards to let you guys know how I scored it. We're going to hear the judges. Let me know in the comments below who you thought won. what you scored it, but let's hop right in.
And Peter Trematera. Both have it 115, 113. Winkins 116, 113 to the winner by unanimous decision. Damas y caballeros de Caguas, Puerto Rico, still undefeated and still WBA welterweight champion of the world, Miguel Cotto.
So I don't disagree with those judges. I had it 116, 112, 8 rounds to 4. The one judge that scored at 116, 113, I could tell he used the 10-10 round, so I wouldn't be mad at that either. So, and the other judge that scored, the two judges scored 115, 113, I'm not mad at that scorecard because, the second round I had it, for me, that was a swing round. Like I said, that could have been a Mosley round, and that would have been put at seven rounds for Cotto, 5 for Mosley, which would have made it 115, 113. So a very good fight. I forgot how good this fight was, how back and forth they were going at it, and so I was happy you guys. Once again, you guys picked this fight, and then picked one of my favorite fighters, Miguel Cotto, on it. I really enjoyed this fight breakdown. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. It was really good. But both guys going at it. It was funny. What's funny is I remember watching this fight, and I remember it kind of reminded me of Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, the first fight, because if you remember the first fight, it was actually Tommy Hearns that was the aggressor and Sugar Ray Leonard was the boxer. But then you could see Sugar Ray hurt Thomas Hearns, and Tommy Hearns became the boxer. Or, I mean, yeah, the boxer, and Sugar Ray became the aggressor. And that's how it was with this fight. Cotto was right out early on, was the aggressor. Mosley was the boxer. And then you can see all of a sudden it switched. Cotto became the boxer, and Mosley became the aggressor. And that's why I say it reminded me of the switch in the fight, like how they all of a sudden they changed their styles. And then that's what it reminded me. But I really liked it. It was a very good fight. I enjoyed it, every minute of it. I love that you guys keep picking these exciting, really good fights for me to break down. And I hope you guys are really enjoying the fight breakdowns. If anything, let me know in the comments. If there's anything, if you don't like something, let me know how I can make it better for you guys, these fights breakdown. Because, like I said, I really enjoy it. I do them to help you guys understand fights and understand what you're looking for in fights. Help you guys break it down so you guys have a better understanding of the sport of boxing and what's going on in a fight. And look through a fighter's perspective, a fighter/coach as well. So, but I won't hold you guys anymore up. As always, check out my playlist for my other fight breakdowns. And until next time, guys, it's El Castigador. This has been fun, and I'll see you next time.